Have you ever felt an unexplainable heaviness around someone, like your energy is being drained without reason? Or maybe your gut tells you something is off, but you ignore it, only to feel even more exhausted, anxious, or lost. These are not coincidences. Your body, your mind, and the universe work together to protect you, sending silent warnings when a relationship is no longer serving your highest good. But most people overlook these signs until the damage is done. Most people ignore these warning signs, holding on to relationships that are no longer aligned with their well-being. But the universe always finds a way to intervene, whether through subtle discomfort, persistent emotional strain, or even unexpected shifts in your life. It gently nudges you toward the truth. Some people are meant to leave your journey. The key is learning how to recognize these messages before the damage is done. In this video, you'll discover 8 powerful signs that the universe is trying to remove someone from your life, so you can recognize them before it's too late. From subtle physical discomforts to deep spiritual messages, these signals are meant to guide you toward emotional protection, self-awareness, and balance. Some of them may surprise you. Pay attention, because recognizing these signs could protect not only your energy, but also your emotional and spiritual well-being. Stay until the end to truly understand the hidden messages shaping your path. Everything in this world is made of energy. The people you surround yourself with are not just figures in your life. They are energetic influences shaping your emotions, thoughts, and even your physical well-being. When a relationship is no longer meant for you, the universe doesn't just remove it instantly. Instead, it starts with subtle signals, urging you to recognize the misalignment. The challenge is that many people resist these messages, holding on to connections out of habit, fear, or emotional attachment. But ignoring these signs only leads to greater pain down the road. In Buddhist teachings, impermanence is one of the fundamental truths of life. Everything changes: people, relationships, and even your own personal evolution. Some individuals enter your life as teachers, helping you grow, but they are not meant to stay forever. When their purpose in your life is complete, the universe begins to gently push them away. If you try to hold on when it's time to let go, you create suffering for yourself. The truth is, not everyone is meant to stay on your path, and that's okay. Another important concept is karma and energetic alignment. The relationships in your life are a reflection of your internal state. When you begin to evolve, whether spiritually, emotionally, or mentally, your energy shifts. This can create a natural separation from people who no longer match your frequency. The universe removes them not as a punishment, but as a way of making space for those who will uplift and support your highest potential. However, many struggle to accept these changes. When relationships start to fall apart, people often ask, "Why is this happening to me?" But a better question is, what is the universe trying to show me? If a connection is draining you, if conflicts repeat without resolution, or if you feel like you're being pulled in a different direction, these are signs of divine intervention. The universe is always communicating. It's up to you to listen. The body is another powerful messenger. Your intuition is a sacred tool, guiding you through sensations, emotions, and even physical reactions to people and situations. If someone is no longer meant to be in your life, you might feel tension, exhaustion, or a lingering unease whenever they're around. This isn't your imagination, it's your energy field reacting to an incompatible frequency. Before we continue, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel for powerful insights on Buddhist teachings, the law of attraction, astrology, numerology, and spiritual growth. Your support helps us bring more life-changing content your way. Now, let's take a deeper look at the 8 unmistakable signs it's trying to remove someone from your life. Some of them might be things you've already noticed, but didn't realize their significance. Sign number 1. You feel constantly drained around someone. Have you ever left a conversation feeling emotionally exhausted, even if nothing particularly negative was said? That's not a coincidence. Energy is contagious, and when you're around the wrong people, your body absorbs their negativity, leaving you depleted. A relationship should bring balance. Some days will be harder than others, but overall, it should add to your life, not drain you. One of the most obvious signs that the universe is trying to push someone out of your life is a constant sense of energetic fatigue. This isn't just about feeling physically tired, it's about feeling emotionally and spiritually depleted. You might notice that after spending time with a particular person, you feel mentally foggy, unmotivated, or even anxious. Your energy feels lower, as if you've been carrying an invisible weight. Buddhist philosophy teaches that everything in life should be in harmony, including relationships. If someone's presence disrupts your peace more than it restores it, the universe is signaling that they no longer align with your path. Pay attention to how you feel after interactions with people. If you consistently feel worse instead of better, your body and spirit are telling you something important. Ignoring these signals only leads to deeper exhaustion, while listening to them allows you to protect your energy and restore balance. Sign number 2. Unexplained anxiety or discomfort. Your body often knows the truth before your mind can fully process it. Have you ever experienced an unsettling feeling in your chest, a tight stomach, or a sense of dread before seeing someone? This isn't paranoia. It's your intuition picking up on something your logical mind hasn't yet grasped. The universe communicates through the body, and when someone is no longer meant to be in your life, you might start feeling uneasy around them without a clear reason. Maybe your heart races when you hear their name, or your body stiffens when they walk into the room. These sensations are not random. They are your inner guidance system warning you of an energetic misalignment. Buddhist teachings emphasize inner peace as a reflection of external alignment. If someone disrupts that peace, making you feel on edge, anxious, or emotionally unstable, it's a sign their energy is conflicting with yours. The discomfort you feel is a natural response to an incompatible vibration. The more you ignore it, the stronger it becomes. If you've ever forced yourself to endure a relationship despite feeling internally unsettled, ask yourself, why am I dismissing my own intuition? The universe is showing you the truth. You just have to trust it. So number 3, repeating negative patterns. The universe has a way of sending the same lesson until you finally learn it. If you find yourself stuck in a relationship where the same conflicts, disappointments, and emotional wounds repeat over and over again, this is not a coincidence, it's a sign. One of the strongest indicators that someone is not meant to stay in your life is the presence of recurring negative cycles. Do you keep having the same arguments? Do you constantly feel misunderstood or betrayed despite your best efforts? Do you find yourself making excuses for someone's behavior, hoping they will change, but always ending up in the same painful situation? These patterns are the universe's way of trying to wake you up. Buddhism teaches that attachment to suffering is what creates pain. Many people stay in toxic cycles because they fear change, but growth only happens when you break free from what no longer serves you. If a relationship continuously brings stress, heartbreak, or disappointment, and no amount of effort seems to fix it, the message is clear. This person is no longer meant to be part of your path. The sooner you recognize these repeating patterns, the sooner you can release them. The lesson will keep coming back until you finally decide to listen. Sign number 4. Attraction to new environments or people. Have you recently felt an urge to explore new spaces, meet new people, or pursue new interests? When the universe is guiding you away from someone, It also guides you towards something better. If certain people or places no longer feel right, while new opportunities feel increasingly magnetic, this is a spiritual shift in progress. Maybe you've started feeling drawn to different types of conversations, or you're meeting people who inspire and uplift you in ways your current relationships do not. This is not random. It's the universe showing you that your energy is evolving. Buddhism teaches that our environment is a reflection of our inner state. As you grow, your vibration changes, and naturally, the spaces and relationships that once felt comfortable may start to feel restrictive. The people who were once aligned with you might resist this change, making it even more obvious that you're no longer on the same frequency. Pay attention to what feels exciting, expansive, and inspiring. If you feel naturally drawn to new experiences, while old relationships feel increasingly distant, trust that this is the universe redirecting you toward a better path. Sign number 5. Your goals and energy no longer align. Growth is a natural part of life, and as you evolve, so does your energy. But what happens when someone who once felt like a perfect fit no longer aligns with your path? This is one of the clearest signs that the universe is guiding you away from a relationship. Maybe you've started embracing personal development, spirituality, or new ambitions, but the people around you dismiss or belittle these pursuits. Maybe they discourage your dreams, mock your interests, or make you feel like you have to dim your light just to maintain the connection. This resistance isn't just a clash of personalities. It's the universe showing you that your frequencies are no longer in sync. Buddhism teaches that the people in our lives influence our karma and spiritual evolution. If someone keeps pulling you backward while you're trying to move forward, they are not meant to continue with you. The universe is clearing the path, making space for people who will uplift and encourage your growth. Instead of forcing connections that feel heavy, pay attention to who naturally supports your evolution. If you feel stifled, unappreciated, or like you're outgrowing someone, it's because you are. Letting go creates room for relationships that match your highest potential. Sign number 6, you feel like you're losing yourself. A healthy relationship should allow you to be your most authentic self. But what if, instead of feeling free, you find yourself constantly adjusting, shrinking, or sacrificing to keep the peace? This is a major red flag that the universe is telling you to reclaim your identity. Losing yourself in a relationship doesn't always happen overnight. It's gradual. Maybe you stop expressing your opinions because they always lead to conflict. Maybe you suppress parts of your personality because they're not accepted by the other person. Maybe you wake up one day and realize you don't even recognize yourself anymore. This is not growth. This is a spiritual warning sign. Buddhism emphasizes self-awareness and mindfulness as keys to happiness. If a relationship is forcing you to abandon your own truth, the universe will start creating friction, small moments of discomfort, quiet whispers from your intuition, urging you to pay attention. No connection should require you to lose your voice, your passion, or your inner peace. The people meant for you will love and accept you as you are. If you feel like you have to become someone else just to maintain a relationship, it's time to listen to what the universe is telling you. Sign number 7, they trigger more pain than peace. All relationships have ups and downs, but when the pain outweighs the peace, it's a sign that something is deeply wrong. If being around someone leaves you feeling anxious, insecure, or emotionally drained, more often than it makes you feel safe and supported, the universe is trying to tell you something. Love, whether romantic, platonic, or familial, should never feel like a battlefield. Buddhism teaches that true relationships are built on harmony and mutual respect. A connection should bring more light than darkness into your life. But if someone constantly criticizes you, drains your energy, or leaves you questioning your worth, it's not love, it's attachment. Many people mistake familiarity for connection, staying in toxic dynamics simply because they fear letting go. But ask yourself this: do I feel at peace when I'm with this person? Do I feel supported, valued, and understood? Or do I feel like I'm constantly walking on eggshells, waiting for the next emotional storm? If a relationship brings more stress than stability, more pain than joy, the universe is showing you that it's time to move on. Sign number 8. You keep trying, but nothing changes. One of the strongest signals that the universe is removing someone from your life is this: no matter how hard you try, nothing improves. Maybe you've had the same conversations over and over again, hoping for change. Maybe you've compromised, forgiven, and given countless second chances, only to find yourself in the same cycle of disappointment. When a connection is meant to end, the universe will create resistance, making it harder and harder to force it to work. Buddhism teaches that attachment is the root of suffering. Many people hold on to relationships out of fear rather than love. Fear of being alone, fear of change, fear of the unknown. But forcing something that is no longer meant for you only leads to greater emotional and spiritual exhaustion. The universe will start placing obstacles, making it increasingly difficult to stay in a relationship that no longer serves your highest good. Maybe communication becomes strained, misunderstandings increase, or time together feels more like an obligation than a joy. Maybe external circumstances like physical distance, life changes, or even unexpected separations start pulling you apart. These aren't coincidences. This is divine intervention. When a door is closing, no amount of effort will force it back open. Instead of resisting, surrender to what is unfolding. Letting go doesn't mean you failed. It means you are trusting that the universe has something better for you, and it always does. The lesson here is clear. When something is meant for you, it flows. When something isn't, it becomes increasingly difficult to hold on to. The more you force it, the more painful it becomes. But when you finally release, you make room for what truly aligns with your highest path. Recognizing that the universe is trying to remove someone from your life is one thing, but accepting and acting on that message is where the real challenge begins. Letting go can be painful, especially when emotions, history, and attachments are deeply involved. However, resisting divine guidance only prolongs suffering. The key to moving forward is learning how to trust the process and embrace what is meant for you. The first step is acceptance. Many people stay stuck in unhealthy relationships because they refuse to accept that things have changed. They hold on to memories of the past rather than acknowledging the reality of the present. But just because a connection once served you doesn't mean it's meant to last forever. Accepting that someone is no longer aligned with your path is not an act of defeat. It is an act of spiritual wisdom. Once you've accepted this truth, the next step is detachment. Buddhism teaches that attachment is the root of suffering, and the more we cling to what is no longer meant for us, the more pain we create. Detachment does not mean you stop caring, it means you stop forcing. It means releasing the need for control and trusting that if someone is leaving your life, it's because their role in your journey has been fulfilled. To ease this transition, embrace mindfulness and self-reflection. Meditation, journaling, and quiet contemplation can help you process your emotions and gain clarity on why this separation is necessary. Instead of focusing on what you're losing, shift your perspective toward what you're making space for. Every ending is a new beginning in disguise. The universe does not take without giving in return, but you must first let go of what is weighing you down to receive what is meant for you. Finally, trust. Trust that when you walk away from what no longer serves you, you are stepping towards something greater. The universe is never working against you. It is always working for you. Letting go is not about giving up. It's about opening up to something better. And when you truly surrender to this truth, peace follows. Letting go is never easy. It requires faith in the unknown, trust in the universe, and the courage to step forward even when you don't see what's ahead. But once you release what no longer serves you, an even greater challenge emerges, believing that something better is coming. This is where many people struggle. They let go, but they don't truly believe in the possibility of something greater. They fear they made a mistake, doubt their intuition, and question whether they should have held on just a little longer. But here's the truth. Nothing is impossible when you align with the universe. Your ability to create a new reality, attract better relationships, and manifest the life you truly desire is entirely dependent on your belief system. The energy you put out is the energy you receive, and if you believe that nothing good will replace what you lost, that is exactly what you will experience. But if you trust in your journey, miracles unfold in ways you never imagined. The foundation of Buddhist teachings and of the law of attraction is that your outer world reflects your inner world. When you believe that you are worthy of love, respect, and abundance, the universe mirrors that back to you. But if you carry the energy of lack, fear, and self-doubt, you will continue to attract situations that reinforce those beliefs. Think about it. Have you ever noticed that when you expect the worst, things tend to go wrong? But when you step into situations with confidence and a sense of ease, everything flows effortlessly. This is not a coincidence. This is energy in motion. The universe operates through vibration and alignment. If you truly believe that better relationships, opportunities, and experiences are waiting for you, you will naturally begin attracting them. But if you focus on the pain of letting go and dwell in a mindset of loss, you will find yourself stuck in a cycle of emotional struggle. The key to breaking free is shifting your belief system. Many people have experienced profound transformations simply by changing the way they think. There are countless stories of individuals who, after releasing toxic relationships, found themselves attracting deep, meaningful connections, not by chasing love, but by trusting that it would come. Take, for example, someone who was in a draining, one-sided relationship. They felt stuck, convinced that if they left, they would be alone forever. But once they took that leap of faith and prioritized their own well-being, something shifted. Instead of seeking external validation, they focused on themselves, healing, growing, and trusting in divine timing. And then, seemingly out of nowhere, they met someone who matched their energy, someone who truly valued them. This is not luck. This is alignment. The moment you start operating from a place of self-worth and belief, the universe responds in kind. But it's not just about relationships. People who once believed they were destined for struggle have found financial abundance, career breakthroughs, and personal fulfillment, all because they shifted their mindset. Your reality bends to your beliefs. If you believe something is possible, it becomes possible. If you believe it is impossible, it will remain so. So how do you step into this power? How do you cultivate a belief system so strong that nothing can shake it? The answer lies in daily mental and spiritual conditioning. 1. Affirmations and mantras. Start each day by speaking your new reality into existence. Say, "Oh, I trust that the universe is working in my favor. Oh, I am open to new, beautiful relationships that nourish my soul. Oh, every ending is a new beginning, and I welcome what's next with confidence." The more you repeat these affirmations, the more your subconscious mind absorbs them as truth. 2. Visualization and feeling the outcome. Don't just say the words, feel them. Oh, imagine waking up feeling peaceful, knowing that your life is unfolding perfectly. Picture yourself surrounded by people who uplift and inspire you. Or visualize opportunities flowing effortlessly into your life. The mind cannot distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. When you create these images in your mind and attach emotions to them, you start attracting them into reality. 3. Surrendering control. The hardest part of belief is trusting without needing proof. The ego wants certainty, but faith requires you to let go and allow things to unfold. Oh, stop worrying about when and how things will happen. Oh, release the need to force outcomes. Oh, trust that the universe is handling the details. When you stop grasping for control, you allow divine timing to work in your favor. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when fear tries to convince you that nothing is changing. This is where most people give up. But those who push through, the ones who continue to believe, even when there is no evidence, are the ones who experience the biggest transformations. Every spiritual teacher, every successful individual, every person who has risen from struggle to abundance has faced this test. Will you keep believing, even when it seems like nothing is happening? The answer must be yes, because that is the final lesson in faith. The universe is always listening, always aligning things behind the scenes. Your only job is to hold your belief strong enough and long enough for the manifestation to catch up. The truth is, you don't have to create a better life. It already exists. The love, the opportunities, the peace, and the abundance you seek are already waiting for you. The only thing keeping you from them is the belief that they are out of reach. But the moment you shift your mind, trust the process, and open yourself to receive, everything changes. You step into a reality where nothing is impossible. The universe has always been guiding you. Now it's time for you to believe in where it's taking you. Now I encourage you to do something powerful. Write in the comments, I release toxic relationships and open my heart to love, peace, and true alignment. This is more than just engagement. It is a way of setting your intention into movement. Declaring your focus in a public space sends a strong, energetic message that you are ready to align with the universe. Everything we've covered in this video leads to one profound truth. When the universe removes someone from your life, it is not a loss. It is a realignment. You are being guided towards something better, something that resonates with your highest energy and purpose. But the key to stepping into this new reality is trusting, surrendering, and believing in what's ahead. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced any of these signs? Have you ever let go of someone only to realize later that it was exactly what you needed? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might help someone else who is going through the same process. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more content on ancient wisdom, Buddhist teachings, and law of attraction. And don't forget to share this with someone who could use a little more prosperity in their life. Let's spread the energy of abundance together. See you in the next video.